thriveMD is a top-rated concierge clinic that specializes in longevity management, regenerative medicine, hormone therapy, IV therapy, and medical weight loss. The founder and medical director of thriveMD, Dr. Scott Brandt, joins me now to share more. Welcome to the show. Great to have you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Of course. Now tell us more about longevity medicine, what this is.
So longevity medicine is the wave of the future. It's where medicine is going. What we've, over the last years, have been able to put together with a combination of different therapies and the vast amount of money that's going into longevity care. Almost twice as much money is going into any other field of medicine is going into longevity. And what that means to us at longevity is a combination of both health span and lifespan. If you don't have the health span, what value does lifespan have? So we're at a place in time where you can have lifespans in the 120s to 140s that match up with health spans in the 120 to 140s.
That's fascinating. Now, how did you get started in this?
Well, my background is anesthesiology. I'm board in anesthesia and pain management, which had me doing spinal injection work for a long time. My career took me in a bunch of entrepreneur pathways where we developed devices, we built surgery centers, we developed different ways to keep pushing the ball forward 3 years ahead of the curve. And when regenerative medicine, the therapies that you see for trying to keep knees healthy, we were one of the first practices in the country to start treating discs or lumbar pain in that same format. Okay. And we now have stem cell therapies for treating disc. We have some therapies for treating almost every orthopedic injury that's out there. Selecting the right patients for each modality becomes, the tricky part. And that's where we've gotten very, very good at that. If we feel you're a good candidate, we won't treat you if we don't.
Okay. And then at thriveMD, what is your guys' approach and what's unique about the way you approach longevity medicine?
So longevity we approach in a different format than regenerative, in that we look at it as the whole. So it takes up three big pieces. One, the first thing you have to do is make sure that you've tested out with the highest tech gear, the highest tests available for cardiac screening, cancer screening, genetic screening, and make sure that there isn't anything brewing before you start. We do a deep, deep dive into their hormonal panel, into their serum panel, all of the labs that you can possibly dig out that will give us information. And then we put together a program that gears its way up. That's a combination of, I always say it's like good soup. It's not just salt, it's not just pepper. It's a little bit of a lot of different things now that we've got access to, 50 excellent peptides. We've got 20 hormones. We now have modalities that are just starting to show up on television shows like, plasmapheresis, hyperbaric oxygen. These things are going to add, years and years to people's lives that never that opportunity never existed before.
Yeah, it's very fascinating information. Thank you so much for sharing this with us today, Doctor.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
And thriveMD is Colorado's premier concierge doctor for longevity, regenerative medicine, and hormone management. To learn more and to schedule an introductory consultation, visit thrivemdclinic.com or call 720-586-4297. This was a sponsored segment.